I am back with the next step in our Learning to Purl by Making a Washcloth series. I have a little bit of my washcloth started, and just like the knit washcloth, we're going to be doing an increase by yarn over, and I'm going to show you how that looks when you're purling. So get your yarn, and since we're purling, we're going to make sure that our yarn is in the front of our needle, like that. Okay. Again, we're going to insert our working needle here through the back of the stitch, wrap the yarn over, pull it through, and slide that stitch off. Through the back of the stitch, wrap, pull through, slide off. And we're going to do our yarn over now. Just like with the knit, we're going to wrap the yarn around the needle, except this time instead of going through the front of the stitch, we're going to purl and go through the back of the stitch. I'll show you that again. Wrap the yarn around the needle for our yarn over, come in through the back of the stitch, wrap the yarn, pull it through, and slide that off. And there we have our increase with the yarn over, and we'll purl to the end. All right. Turn our work. Make sure the yarn is in the front for purling. Through the back of the stitch, wrap the yarn, slide through, slide off. Back of the stitch, wrap the yarn, pull through, and slide off. And yarn over, and purl. And purl to the end. Turn the work. Make sure my yarn is in the front. Come through the back of my stitch. Wrap the yarn over, pull through, and slide off. Through the back of the stitch, wrap my yarn over, pull through, slide off. Or a yarn over increase, and purl. Purl all the way to the end. Turn my work, bring my yarn to the front. And there's my stitch. I come in through the back, wrap my yarn and pull it through, slide the stitch off. Yarn over, and purl. And turn the work. Put my needle through the back loop, purl 1, purl 2, yarn over, purl the next stitch, and purl to the end. And I'll show you one more time. Make sure your yarn is in the front. Find my first stitch, put my needle through the back of that stitch, wrap the working yarn, pull it through, slide off the needle. Through the back of the stitch, wrap the working yarn, pull it through the stitch, slide off, yarn over, and purl the next stitch and purl to the end. And that is all there is to it. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll show you how to do a decrease in purl.